The Euroleague Final Fours is the highlight of the European basketball season, and this year they decided to take it outside of Europe for the first time and into Abu Dhabi, home of the Yas Marina circuit where the final F1 race of the season takes place, Ferrari World where the fastest roller coaster in the world is, and the Etihad Arena where the Final Fours will take place. Now, I was concerned that the atmosphere wouldn't be the same as in Europe given the strict laws in the UAE, but boy was I wrong.
So I got invited to the first ever EuroLeague Final Fours based outside of Europe, and it was in Abu Dhabi, which happens to be an hour's drive away from where I live in Dubai. So the four teams in the Final Fours: Olympiacos, Monaco, Panathinaikos, and Fenerbache. So very good teams in their own right. Obviously, you got a couple Greek-Turkish rivalry there, plus Monaco from France involved. And I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. I've been wanting to go to the EuroLeague Final Fours since maybe 2015, 2016. And then after I saw 10,000 Hours, Devin Williams put out his vlog of the hidden gym on the 10,000 Hours series, I was like, I have to experience this at some point in my life. And 8 years later, after he put out that video, I'm finally getting to experience it. So I'm gonna just try and put out whatever clips I can get. This ain't gonna be no structured vlog, but we'll see what I can get. And this might be the first video in a while where I've not worn any Elite Smart merch, because I'm just going to watch. I'm going as a fan. But if I notice anything cool, I'll let you know.
Fenerbache Istanbul moves on to the finals this coming Sunday right here.
Sta succedendo questo, i tifosi del Pana fanno i cori a favore di Spanulis, che allena il Monaco. Ma
Okay, so crazy experience. I think I've been to a lot of games in the UAE, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, and the atmosphere, and I'm talking like NBA stuff as well. The atmosphere has never been really like live, you know. It's people come, they take their pictures, they take their videos, put it on their stories, and it's all good. But this, like it was real. Like besides there not being any flares, which was very upsetting, but I guess I understand it. Definitely not gonna happen in Abu Dhabi. But like the atmosphere was like top notch, like it was top tier. Every set of fans did exactly what they were supposed to do. Well, Monaco fans were a little bit like timid, but the rest of the fans, they were doing their thing. Like the Olympiacos fans were out here, like Olympiacos weren't even playing, and they were there just making noise in the other semi-final with the Panathinaikos and Fenerbache one. Obviously because they got the rivalry with Panathinaikos, so it made sense. Then the Panathinaikos fans stayed to hate watch Olympiacos after. It was so beautiful. This is what sports is about. Like this is what it's about, just experiencing culture within sports. And this is why I like to make vlogs like this as well, because this affects your performance too, you know, how the players perform in these kind of environments. How do you really connect with the sport? What do you do it for? And what keeps you motivated and keeps you going to continue playing. So we had the first semi-final was Panathinaikos versus Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce managed to take the win. Again, the vibes were amazing. I was a little late to the game, I can't lie, but it was great there. And then second semi-final, Monaco managed to steal the win. I remember I said like Monaco's fans weren't like crazy out there, so I thought Olympiacos' fans were going to really carry them through the game, but they just kept missing quite a few shots, and then Monaco started making some crazy shots, crazy and ones, playing good defense, and yeah, they came out with the win. So the final will now be on Sunday. I don't know if I mentioned today's Friday. The final will be on Sunday, so gonna go look forward to that. But in between that, the Euroleague always has a fan zone, so I'm gonna try and go down to the fan zone either tomorrow on Saturday or on Sunday before the final game starts. I don't even know what time the final is, but I will be there. Shout out to the Euroleague also for hooking me up. They put me in like VIP. The VIP area was kind of lit, and I saw some of my boys from the UK too, which was nice. So yeah, like catch you on Sunday. So I've just checked out the fan zone by the Euroleague. They do this at every Final Fours event, and this year in Abu Dhabi they have set it up at the Galleria Mall, which is, I want to say it's like the Dubai Mall of Abu Dhabi. It's a really nice mall, very fancy, very big, and it took me a while to find where the fan zone was, but they took over like one of the bridges connecting one side of the mall to another end, and yeah, it's impressive. Like they've got loads of different games, basketball type games, not necessarily basketball, although there were people playing one-on-one, there are people shooting. Like getting shots up. But they also got like some little, like, I don't know, basketball Connect 4 type thing. They got different stations where they're showing some old EuroLeague games from throughout the season. They got the little stands where you can see and measure up against the players. Then they got, you know, basketball arcade, and the actual EuroLeague Finals trophy, the championship trophy, is there, and people can take pictures with it, which is so cool. So yeah, I think that they've done a great job in terms of trying to get people engaged within the community. You know, by doing it in a more like that, it's impressive. It will get the average person intrigued if they hear the sound. There's a DJ set up there as well. So yeah, I think they've done a good job. They've had that set up for the past 3 days. I've just gone on today, the finals day. But yeah, I think other leagues around the world could take note from what they're doing with that, because it's just a great way to get the average person intrigued by what's going on. It's a great way to get them to connect with basketball in a way that's a bit more fun, rather than like training or an actual game where they don't understand what's happening, and then, you know, they might end up buying a ticket to go to the game. So yeah, other leagues could take note. Let me not say too much on that, but I'm gonna head over to the finals now, which are at the Etihad Arena, which is about 30 minutes from where the fan zone is. So that's the only downside of it being in Abu Dhabi at this time of year. It's hot. It's like, I think it reached like 51 degrees the other day. So yeah, it's getting too hot to do stuff outdoors, obviously. So they had to do it indoors, which means limited space, but I think they did a great job with what they had. But yeah, I'm head over to the Etihad Arena, and I'm gonna go catch 2 more games today. So you got the 3rd place playoff between the 2 Greek rivals, Olympiacos and Panathinaikos. That's going to be a vibe, because they hate each other, and I could tell just from the from the semi-finals, because they weren't playing each other, but they were hate watching each other when they were playing their respective semi-finals. So yeah, the Olympiacos fans stayed to hate watch Panathinaikos, and the Panathinaikos fans stayed to hate watch Olympiacos. So now that they're playing each other, woo, that stadium's going to be bumping. It's going to be live. It's going to be rowdy. I just wish they let flares in this place. That would be amazing. And then you got the actual championship game between Fenerbahce and Monaco. I hope more Monaco fans turn up this time, because the Fenerbahce fans are super, super loud. And I mean, Monaco made it through into the semi-final. I thought the Olympiacos fans were going to really make a difference, but yeah, it would be cool if the Monaco fans were just a bit more lively, because I think that's the whole USP of the EuroLeague, is the atmosphere. So yeah, let's see how those games go, and I will check in with you after that.
Panathinaikos. Oh man. shots, Peters. And the final score, Olympiacos 97, Panathinaikos 90.
As I say. My wife and our tour guide Sarah became instant besties. I was there too.
Technical foul. Monaco's. Team third.
This is the third time that they have hoisted the trophy back in 2003 and 2007. Let's give it up for the Lithuanian powerhouse.
Fenerbache. Devin Hall returns. Matthew. Monaco. That's his fifth. Daniel Tice. Three shots. And now, fans, it's time to meet the MVP.
Tonight is receiving a voucher of 1 million miles from the Smiles and Miles program. Congratulations, Nigel. I'm sure Nigel will enjoy using those 1 million miles on Turkish Air. Have a nice off-season, Nigel.
And now, it's time to meet Benny Mahmoutoglu.
so that is the Final Fours done. So in the third place playoff, Olympiacos did get the win, which was what I predicted. But in the championship game, I thought Monaco were going to steal it because they did a good job in the semi-final ignoring the crowd. But I think that Fenerbahce crowd came through too much. Matt James didn't have the best game, which like kind of expected him to have a better game, but you know, obviously he did what he could. But yeah, Fenerbahce came through, got the dub. I managed to get on the court after the game, got a bit of footage just on the court there. But man, was it loud. Like, just as I predicted for that semi-final, no, for the third place playoff, sorry, between the two Greek teams. Woo, it's crazy. And then in the final, Olympiacos were trying to support Monaco because Vasily Spanoulis, an old Olympiacos legend, is the coach. But those Fenerbahce fans were not trying to hear it. There were some fights that broke out. It was just a crazy experience. But yeah, have to shout out to the Euroleague for inviting me down and giving me the full VIP experience, which was a great experience. After 10 years of really wanting to go to a Euroleague game, finally got that experience. So I'm definitely going to try and make sure I head to more. But now I have to do the drive back up to Dubai. It is 12:30 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, I got a long drive ahead of me. So I'll catch you next time. And as always, until next time, stay blessed.